one game left. It was an emotional one last night for some people, but it's also a little emotional in the Foxworth household because he is on a trip in Orlando dealing with his children. Some of them are crying. How's it gone so far?
I mean, it's cool. It's occasional. It's occasional crying. There hasn't been much friction on this trip, which, like, I actually read an article a couple of days ago about how facile externalities, just essentially friction in the things that you are trying to achieve, make you value them and appreciate them more, which is like an obvious, like, intuitive thing. And I feel like my kids are not going to value and appreciate any of their experience here as much as they do, as much as I did when I was a kid. Like when was it Mickey and Minnie and Goofy came around at our character breakfast yesterday, my son was not feeling it. We all got excited. So I have all three of my kids and my cousin and her daughter, all the kids that are here. So we get all excited when the characters get there so that everyone else gets excited. My son, who's 4, just completely deadpan. It's a man in a costume. And it doesn't get excited, doesn't move at all. I'm like, you're 4. Like,
no, I respect that.
Already.
I respect that. Speaking of friction, I thought you considered me a member of the family. A little surprised I wasn't invited on this trip. No big deal. I do want to hear how First Class Foxworth does Disney World. Like, do you have a special tour guide, or what's, let us into the luxurious life a little bit.
Yes. Of course I have a special tour guide. Of course. That's what I mean about that not feeling all the friction. Because, so, I remember going to Disney World when I was a kid, and it was like you spend the whole day in the park, and you might be able to get on 2 or 3 rides after like 8 hours. So we've got this special tour guide that is like stupid expensive. You don't even want to know. But it's like it makes the experience so much better. We got on like 13 rides. We did all of Magic Kingdom yesterday in like 6 hours, I guess. We did all of Magic Kingdom. We came in through the back door. We didn't have to deal with the lines in the front. And they come pick you up from your hotel in a van. It's just tremendous, and it's worth every penny. And we're going to do that tomorrow, or do it today and tomorrow too, and you get everything done. I mean, it puts a dent in the pockets, but it makes your experience, it makes my experience so much better. Because can you imagine? A lot of people would have to do it. Stand in line.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? The plebeian
line to get something. God,
I will not. I will not feel sorry for my prosperity. You will not make me feel guilty for success that I've had in my life. So stand in a line with a 4- and 6-year-old for 2 hours and get on one of those terrible rides, like It's a Small World, that's like not even that much fun. And it just seems awful, and I can't do it.
So you were there all day. Was this all before the game? Like, I'm wondering, did you see other dads walking around looking for televisions? Like, what's the score, man? You got the score, like, or was that mostly over by the time?
No, the games didn't start until later. I got back to the hotel, or I think they started towards the end of the trip. What I did see was a couple of moms cussing out their husbands, and like, I was walking around in this MFing circle. I was like, this is Disney World.
So to be happy. You listen to The Morning Roast on ESPN Radio. We're presented by Progressive Insurance. More independent agents sell Progressive Insurance than any other brand. Find an agent at Progressive.com. Now that's Progressive First Class Foxworth. Well, I got to touch Foxworth. I got to ask you. They're bringing you in through the back door. I feel like if I was on the VIP treatment, first of all, black folks have issues with going in through back doors in this country. That's number 1. Number 2, if I was paying all that money to have the VIP treatment, I'm going to walk in right through the front door for the optimum level of visual envy from everybody else forced to stand in line. I need the full-blown, you are behind the velvet rope, I am walking right through the front door, this is my family, smile and wave accordingly to make these people feel bad. That's what I would do if I was in that position.
So when you fly and you're like in first class, sitting there, they let you get on first, and you let everybody walk by, and you are the one looking to make eye contact with everyone.
No, first of all, again, I have never flown first class. Probably never will fly first class.
You never got like an upgrade or nothing?
No, fam, you don't want to get it.
You've never flown first class.
You can flirt with the flight attendant to get you.
Okay, first of all, that was off air that I said that. Secondarily,